Hey guys, Mechanic CG here, and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 4. Today is episode number 96. If you guys are enjoying the content, then be sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and feel free to hit that join button as it really does help support the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy. This episode was streamed live on YouTube. If you want to make sure to catch the streams, then be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you want to get cheap game keys for Xbox, PlayStation, or PC, then check out Eneba in the description down below. Right, so we're here for the Mercedes-Benz Coupe showcase. We're taking the SL65 Black Edition for this one. They're saying that I should probably upgrade, so I'm going to upgrade. 826 horsepower, what the fuck? Alright, I'll take it. We'll start off with Hockenheimring, then Camino, Viejo, Circuit de Catalunya, and then Bernese Alps. Let's get going. So, continuing on from our topic from the last episode, if you're watching this one, you might want to see the last one, because there's a couple of things. But yeah, how on earth have we gotten into... This is fucking mental, the amount of horsepower this has, by the way. How have we gotten from having games that had cheats in, that let us cheat, mess around, whatnot, in a single-player experience, to now games where single players must have anti-cheats because you're not... Oh my fuck. That was pretty crazy, and also I am struggling big time to control this car right now with traction control off, so we're having a bit of fun. But yeah, how have we gotten from like games having cheats in them that you can have fun with to now every single player game must have an anti-cheat and a DRM and all sorts of stuff? It is ridiculous. For you anytime. Can you move? Get out of the way. Thank you. GTA 6 has been confirmed to have single player. It's apparently got a bigger single player than Red Dead Redemption, so... Which... the issue is, right... I don't like how GTA Online does its stories. However, I am not opposed to GTA's online mode. I definitely think if they did it like Horizon did, okay? Hear me out. Obviously, they can't do it for GTA 6. It's already in development. Fuck it. But if they do it like how Forza Horizon has done online. So, you have 3 states, 3 options. So you can have either... Well, technically 4. You can have... fully offline, so there won't be any other players. You will just play through the game as normal offline. You'll start missions by going to their mission markers, the missions will begin, etc, etc. You will then have, and this is an idea that I genuinely think would work really well, you can then have online, but everyone's ghosted. Right, so you can't interact with people, but you can see them driving around. You might see a supercar of some criminal racing by you. Again, Grand Theft Auto, it gives you that online experience, but it's part of the story. You go to a mission marker, you start that mission. And again, you can have this, like, loading screen that can then be like, oh, invite players. You can invite players, but... it would just sort of go straight into it if you're in, like, the single-player mode. And then if you're online, you can then invite people. And do, like, co-op normal missions. Maybe for, like, the single-player story, it might only let you do it as on your own. but you can still flow between like the missions and the online. Free roam lobby where you can mess up is sometimes fun though. Yeah, 100%. And then you can have online where you're interacting with everybody that's there. And then you can have like a mix of the two where everyone is ghosted, but then you can invite people that are not ghosted and whatnot for you. It would work. It genuinely would work very well. Because again, you have that option. And yeah, if the single player stuff is all like exclusively locked to just one person can take part in it, you go to it, it'll let you know you will be taking part on this on your own, whatnot. You can take part in the campaign, and that's part of like one playlist almost. It's this one chain, which Rockstar already does that kind of thing. You follow one letter, and that follows that playlist. But then you've got like other little missions. You've got like Franklin's missions, something like that. You can add that as an update, and then add content to this just one game. And there's a playlist there of stuff that you can do. It features your main character already, because it would have to be exactly the same. But it's that better experience that everything is integrated into one. A lot more people play GTA Online than GTA single player anyways. But you can have that option there. It would be so good. Because then they add an update and it gets added to your progression. You can... And if they add online cars... Because what they've been doing... The issue with GTA 5 I found is the fact that all the content that they added was solely for online. Which meant it had to be with your crappy online character that did nothing to the game. You had a crappy online character that had little to no... In fact, I don't think it even had like voice lines or anything like that. So the story missions were shit. You then had these really weird sort of heists and whatnot. That's another option as well. Even if you're going through like GTA and going through like the story missions, they could have some of the story missions you could invite friends as like heist members. And that's what I mean by like integrating the two into one. That is a possibility. But like actual online in GTA 5 didn't have good voice lines. It didn't have anything like that. So the online just felt like an afterthought, but it was their main thought, which was really strange. And then they're constantly adding stuff, and it doesn't integrate well. None of it was added to GTA 5 story mode. I think they did 1 or 2 updates to story mode where they added like a car or 2. But you think you've got a completely different map now for GTA Online that looks completely different. Like you've got the Diamond Casino. But I genuinely think it would work. And yeah, maybe some of the story missions might have to change a little bit if you add an update. But you had to do that on online anyways. You had to change a couple of things when you added stuff. That's how it works. I genuinely think if they integrated the two together, it'd be such a good... It'd be so good. Like, me personally, my favourite type of video games are ones that have co-op campaign. Personally. I think co-op campaign is the best form of multiplayer out there. 100%. You have this single player game that has a full experience. It's the full thing. But you can invite someone else and it works exactly the same as the single player mode. Exactly the same, no questions asked. That's what I love about co-op campaign. I think co-op campaign is the best form of multiplayer. Competitive multiplayer, worst form of gaming in general. So, no worries, Heinz. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it, man. Not bad. Circuit de Catalunya. Girls are fighting. Whoa! This thing is so powerful at the rear end. I see why Jeremy actually really liked this car. Do you know what is actually a great example of what I'm thinking of? And a lot of people liked it when the game was out, quite enjoyed it, is Need for Speed Rivals. So Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, obviously, game came out, good game, very enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people enjoyed it. But then, obviously, you've got Need for Speed... What's the other one? Oh yeah, Hot Pursuit. So Hot Pursuit was good. And then you had Rivals, which was this multiplayer experience. But it was so seamless. It was so good between the two games. Like, the modes. Like, you could play the game. Actually, I don't think you could play it fully offline. But, like, it was a single-player thing. You could play on your own. There were AI cars that spawned in. There were real cars that spawned in. Like, real people that spawned in. You could chase the... Like, you could work together with real cops to do whatever. You could do, like... Yeah, you couldn't do the campaign races. I think there were special races that had, like, specific... I'm not too sure. It's been a while since I played it. But, like... There were things that you could genuinely do as like a multiplayer game, but it was single player campaign, but co-op campaign, but it worked. And it was really good, and I genuinely feel like... I obviously wasn't a great fan of Rivals when it came out, because it was a little bit clunky on console, and that was the only experience I had. But, like, you can play the game on PC and get 60 FPS now. There are 60 FPS patches for it. You can play it in a smooth frame rate. I've done that. and it's worth it. It's one of those games that I genuinely can say it's a very good game. Also, level 98. Let's go. Alright. It's time for a... Is this the final race? I want to say it's the final one. Bernese Alps. We're in Bernese, and it's the Alps. Oh, shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get some slide on. Or not. SLS there. Another SLS. And an SLR. Going up the inside. Fuck you, car. 175 down there. That is scary. That is terrifying. So I genuinely wanted to drive this car because this car is phenomenal. It is beautiful. It is a beast. I love it. The issue is now I don't have a car. Well, I've got to debate which car I'm going to drive for the next one. Do I want to drive the SLS or the SLR more? Personally, I want to say the SLR. Only because I don't think there's many S-Class events left. And there is the chance that, oh, if I don't take the SLR, I may never get to drive it, and then I'll be disappointed. So I'm debating that, but I think I'm going to take the SLR. I drove it in the last game though, so it's not like I missed out much, but it's an SLR. If you get an opportunity to drive an SLR, you take it. Oh no, but I'm worried if I scrap. It's an SLR. Drive it. It's a beast. It's a beautiful car. Bad. That was actually a really nice drift. I like that. Whoop. Whoop. I'm thoroughly enjoying Block Party at the moment. I keep coming back listening to their music and I'm like, oh my god, this is my band. Like, this is the band that I love. Like, everyone's got a favorite artist that they'll be like, yes, I'm a mega fan of this particular band. And like, I've never really had that. Like, some people really love Slipknot. Some people really love Avenged Sevenfold. I'm always just listening to Whatnot, but every time I come back to Block Party, I'm like, oh my god. I love it. Every single time, and I love every single one of their songs. I just, I don't know. I really wish they'd do, like, I'm gonna have a look, see if they've got, like, a tour coming soon, because I wanna see them live. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment down below and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.